Why are so many Social Security disability claims denied by the Social Security Administration? Josh Worley, disability attorney of over 20 years, representing clients throughout the United States. I wanted to go over a few of those things that I have seen in the course of my many years of doing this that cause claims to be denied. Number one at the top of the list is a lack of medical evidence. The number one thing that you have to be successful on a disability claim is medical proof of your disability. That means you have to have consistent medical treatment with your doctors and specialists. Hopefully, if you've got the opportunity to see specialists, you've got to see them. You can fill out the forms and you can hire the greatest attorneys in the world, but if you don't have the medical proof that documents what kind of problems you're having, then you are not going to be successful. So many times claims get denied because there's just not medical proof of the claim that's being made. A second thing that I've seen that kind of goes along with the medical proof is when you see your doctors, you don't follow their advice or you don't follow up with appointments with them. It's very important that in a disability claim, it's important to show that you are making efforts to follow your doctor's instructions and you're making efforts to get better. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to do everything that they say. So if there may be a circumstance where surgery might be recommended, but you've got a good reason to not do that. Maybe you've had a family member that had a bad result from a similar surgery or something like that. There's nothing wrong with holding off on something along those lines. But if you have something like a bad back, or you've got a bad knee, or something where the doctor has recommended therapy, if you don't have a good reason for not going to therapy, then that will be something that kind of sticks out to a judge that would maybe be making a decision on your case at some point. So it's important that you do your best within reason to follow your doctor's instructions. Another thing that I have noticed through the years is that as someone is going through the disability process, there are different steps that are involved, and it starts with an initial application. One of the mistakes that many people make is they keep starting over if they get a denial. So rather than, if they get a denial, file an appeal and keep the case moving forward, rather than filing the appeal, they just start over with a brand new application each time. That's not the way to handle Social Security disability claims. You should keep your case moving forward. So if you get denied at an application, you should file an appeal for reconsideration. Take it to that second step. If you get denied at that second step, file the request for hearing. Keep the case moving forward. And part of the reason for that is because as you move along, if you get to the hearing level is your best shot at getting benefits. So don't keep starting over from the beginning every time you get a denial. Keep the case moving forward. Keep things going. Okay. Another reason that claims get denied is that you've got too much earnings. So in other words, Social Security disability benefits are for individuals who are not able to work a full-time job due to their health. And many times claims get denied because someone is making too much money, too much income, and even though they may not be making or may not be working full-time hours, their income is too much and it is considered full-time work for Social Security purposes. So in 2025, the number I believe is $1,620. So if you are making over $1,620 a month in income, Social Security considers that to be full-time work. And so they will deny you based on that income alone. They won't even, the denial won't have anything to do with your health, but just simply that income. So too much earnings is another reason why an application or a claim gets denied. Another, and really probably the last one that I'll cover today, is just a failure to cooperate with Social Security. So as you file an application, there might be an occasion where Social Security will reach out to you and they need additional information from you. Maybe they need more information about recent medical treatment. Maybe they need more information about something about one of your past jobs that you've done. And if you don't communicate with them, if you don't respond to them, then eventually the claim will get denied because you've not provided information that they need to be able to process your claim. So it is important that you communicate with Social Security as you're going through this process, and don't just ignore them. So these are some of the main reasons why claims get denied. How can you avoid doing some of these things? Well, certainly if you're doing it on your own, then just be mindful of them and make sure you're paying attention to the details of what I've mentioned today. Another way that you can avoid it is you can hire an attorney. Like, you can hire our office, and when we are involved in our clients' cases, then we're paying attention to all these things, and we're keeping an eye on appeal deadlines. We're keeping an eye on how much medical treatment you're getting, and we will at times talk to our clients about the fact that they need to go to the doctor more often. And so we will address all those things, because obviously we're going to do everything we can to get our clients approved, and we know what we're doing on this kind of stuff. So as you go through the process, if you want help filing an application or filing appeals or any step along the way, feel free to reach out to our office. You can fill out a form on our website, which is idlawcenter.com, or our office number, our phone number is 575-300-4000. Hope this has helped today.